Let's talk money. In the Mail, Mike.
Yeah, I love money.
Euan Blair, who, in my mind, is still about 14.
I went to university with Euan Blair.
Did
Just a little
you?
anecdote.
Fantastic.
We used to see him everywhere, walking around, bless him, quite often on his own, which is not fair to say, but always with a red... with an orange Sainsbury's bag. He looked like he didn't have two pennies to rub together. How times have changed.
How times have changed. He's 38, he's not 14, but I think Euan Blair was the one who was found slumped drunk, wasn't he, in Sloane Square?
He was.
Yeah, that's right, after I think he was 14, after having a big session. But anyway, look, I take my hat off to this guy. Tony Blair's eldest son, that's Euan, is in line for a £100 million windfall after a tech business he founded 6 years ago has been valued at £1.4 billion. It will take his wealth to an accumulated £420 million. My attitude to that is, good luck to you, son. You seem to have done very well. People will say, well, he couldn't have done it without his father. Well, a lot of us couldn't do things without our parents and help from our parents.
But it's interesting that his business is actually going against one of his father's policies.
Absolutely. It's putting money into an apprenticeship firm called Multiverse, you're absolutely right, and it's just grown and grown and grown. But, I mean, do you remember it was Peter Mandelson who said when they got into power, we are very relaxed about anybody becoming filthy rich. Do you remember? Yes. That's a quote from Mandelson. Well, he seems to have taken that to heart. His parents are worth about £500 million in the accumulated properties that they've bought and developed since Mr Blair stood down as Prime Minister. So they're a very, very wealthy family, but I don't have any wealth envy. I wish more people did this. I wish more people created wealth, because we have to have the economy expanding all the time in order to provide a society that can look after things like the National Health Service, and this boy's showing away, and I think he should be praised.
I think it's particularly lovely that it's going against his father's flagship policy, where every youngster is encouraged to go to university.
Education.
Profoundly wrong.
Yes,
because some children, myself included, are just not suitable for university.
Yeah.
And the apprenticeship scheme, I think, is a brilliant thing and should be brought back for many industries.
Yeah.
Let's look to the future.